Hi, I'm Daniel Bodain, and you're watching my Glyph Composition presentation. Today we'll start with Adobe Garamond. Now, this is the composition that I made for the Garamond font. It took me quite a bit of changes and variations to get to this final step. For instance, my last rendition before the final, this B did not exist. Instead, this was all white space. But I received some comments that I needed to find something that could maybe fill in a little bit of that extra space. It seemed a little awkward compared to the rest of the composition. So I messed around with the B. In addition to some of the other changes I made, I changed the position of this S so that it would kind of flow into this B and also kind of have the tail end of the S flick around over here over the O and towards the G. Helvetica composition. Alright, so here is my Helvetica composition. Now this one also took quite a bit of changes and variations until I came to the final product, which is what you see before you. Now this O that you see here used to be up here on the upper portion of the 2. However, it seemed somewhat awkward in its old position, so I decided it needed to move. And so I experimented a bit and I found its final resting place right here, kind of in the central lower portion of the 2. In addition to that, I also changed this glyph here. It used to be a lowercase b aligned with the other b above it. However, I decided, you know what, the composition was leading too far to the right. There were too many elements facing the right. So I changed it up a bit and I changed it to a D. And so this is the final version. I hope you enjoy. And thank you for listening to my presentation on my glyph compositions. Thank you.